Now here on Zoom TV, we love to explore things. We love to go behind the scenes with our sponsors and find out exactly what makes them tick, like we do with United Fuel Injection each and every week. We've taken you inside their operation, we've introduced you to their technical engineers, and we've also introduced you to their leaders of the different departments. Well, today, we thought we'd look at one of their customers' cars, and I'm joined by Matt, one of their leaders.
How are you, Matt? Good,
now,
thanks.
You had to do some alterations to this car for one of your clients.
We did. We've done a lot of modifications to this car to get it to the horsepower level that he asked me to get it to.
Okay, was that the brief? You had to increase the horsepower?
We did. This is the second car we've done for the owner of this car, Joe Natoli. The last one we did was 200 rear wheel horsepower. He bought this car and came to me and said, Matt, I want 250.
Okay, how about you take me through, pop the bonnet and take me through some of the changes.
Absolutely. As you can, I mean, the scoop gives it away. There's something going on under there.
Whoa, you can see you've done something here, Matt.
Yeah, there's some nice shiny parts in there. I mean, obviously we started by doing a pre-dyno run. It made 110 horsepower at the back wheels. Our brief was 250, so we knew we had to do a lot of changes. So we took the inlet manifold off because it's inefficient for what we wanted. We fitted one of our custom inlet manifolds, custom Mitsubishi TD05 turbos, bigger fuel pump to supply the fuel for the amount of boost, the 28 pound that we're running through this system. And we also needed to fit a larger intercooler to deal with the extra heat load of the engine, the 28 pound of boost. It makes a lot of heat, so that's why the intercooler is so big to deal with it all. And look, we've come up with 255 rear wheel horsepower.
So you've more than doubled it.
We have, and look, Joe asked for 250 this time round. The last one was 200, so look, I think we've come up with what he wanted, and he seems very happy with the car.
Now, Matt, I bet if everyone at home is thinking what I'm thinking, bigger turbo, bigger diesel fuel pump, this must absolutely scull diesel now.
Absolutely not, Aaron. Because we've increased the engine's overall efficiency, essentially your bang for buck out of your diesel is better. So the fuel economy either stays the same or it's a little bit less.
Okay, so it doesn't have to work as hard.
No, absolutely not. The engine's doing what it's asked to do so much easier.
Now, you know I'd normally believe you, don't you?
Yeah.
And I'd normally take on everything you say and I'd go home and I'd be a smarter man for it.
Absolutely.
Well, today I've got the owner of this car sitting in there so I can ask him some questions.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you for your help.
No worries,
I'm going to go in there and talk to Joe.
Thanks.
Joe.
Aaron.
How are you, mate? Good to meet you.
How are you?
How about you take me for a drive and we go through some of your changes to your car? What do you reckon?
Pleasure. Jump in.
Oh, tell you what, she's definitely high off the ground, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a beast, mate.
So, Joe, one of the first thing I noticed is you must be into four-wheel driving because your car has been altered all over.
The car is set up for tough touring, a lot of tracks and forest work, as well as also getting out onto the beach with the family and getting away for weekends.
Okay, is that what motivated you to do the alterations to the engine?
Yeah, sure, because the sand over here in Western Australia is very soft and you need that little bit of extra torque and that little bit of extra power to manoeuvre through the sand dunes and to get you out of trouble if you do come across it.
So, Joe, you now have over 250 horsepower. How has that reflected on the economy?
Well, Aaron, the economy is now at such a point where we're getting an extra 100 kilometres out of every tank of fuel. We don't have to touch the throttle hardly as much as before because we're not sucking quite as much fuel as what was required in the original setup.
You said you're involved in a four-wheel drive club.
We belong to the Western Patrol Club. We have over 45 patrols in this club and regularly we get out at least twice a month to get out and see what these patrols can actually do.
Okay, well, how about one time you take us out?
Love to.
Awesome, thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
So there you have it, straight from a customer's mouth. Now, if you would like to add torque or efficiency to your four-wheel drive, make sure you drop in and see the professionals at United Fuel Injection. For more info, go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links.